You once wielded a body, like a blade, sharp, precise, dangerous in its beauty. Then, believing the blade would win you approval, love, respect, you swung it again and again, expecting applause. When no applause came, the sword felt heavy, pointless, you laid it down, and the steel began to rust. Now here's the truth. A sword is not sharpened for applause. It's sharpened because a dull blade leaves you defenseless. The body you train is not a billboard for other people's admiration. It's your shield, your weapon, your temple. If you don't forge it, life forges you into weakness, illness, decay. Science agrees. Disuse atrophy sinks muscles, increases fat storage, accelerates aging, jacks up cortisol, wrecks your brain chemistry. Skip the reps, and entropy wins. That's the law of thermodynamics, not motivation memes. So the choice is brutal and simple. Wield the sword, or let the rust eat it away, until you're too weak to lift it again. So why do you get stuck? You link fitness to love and approval. That's a faulty equation, like dividing by zero. No matter how ripped you got, the variable's never balanced. So your unconscious said, fuck it, why lift if math never works? But here's the sleight of mouth. What if the real equation was never fitness equal love? What if fitness is energy? Energy is freedom. Freedom is sovereignty. Sovereignty is self-respect. And self-respect, that's the only form of love that no one can take from you. Every push-up, every squat, every mile, micro-deposits in your sovereignty. Chunking up. This account compounds into decades of life, strength, clarity, sexual vitality, creative fire. Skip those deposits, and the karmic debt compounds instead. Disease, despair, early death. Your mitochondria, the little batteries inside your cells, they're begging for you to move. They literally switch genes on and off, depending on whether you sweat or sit. Epigenetics proves it. Your future, it's not fate. It's gene expression, sculpted by action. Karma says the same thing, less politely. Every skipped workout is a vote for entropy, a prayer to weakness, a seed for regret. Every rep, no matter how shitty or small, is a seed for resilience, vitality, future strength. A farmer once stopped planting because last year's harvest didn't buy him friends in the village. He said, what's the point? No one loves me more for my wheat. So his fields lay empty, weeds choking them. And when famine came, no one pitied him. They were too busy eating their own bread. The moral: you don't plant wheat for applause. You plant wheat so you don't starve. Exercise, it's not performance art. It's food for your future self. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is the spoiled child of action. Move first. The drive wakes up later. Stop fantasizing about the old you. That guy's dead. Forge the new you, older, smarter, forged in fire, with scars that tell stories. Each time you say it's pointless, imagine saying that while choking on a heart attack, while your kids or future kids watch. That's the karmic bill. Pay it now in sweat, or pay it later in suffering. Excuses, they're like fast food. Tastes good in the mouth, poison in the blood. Stop eating them. Right now your brain, it has a looping trance. I want it, but it's pointless. I feel ashamed, but I don't act. That loop is shitty hypnosis you installed on yourself. So here's the new script. When you feel shame, that's not proof you're broken. That's the alarm bell saying, hey dumbass, move your ass. When you feel tired, remember, fatigue is cured by motion, not by sitting. Your circulatory system is a river, not a pond. Stagnation breeds disease. When you hear the thought, what's the point? Reframe it. The point is not dying early, not rotting inside your own body, not leaving unlived decades on the table. Project 10 years. Keep avoiding movement. Your knees hurt walking stairs. Your back seizes when tying your shoes. Your doctor calls with, we found something. Start moving again, messy, imperfect, inconsistent at first. And 10 years later, you're the rare man who still has fire in his eyes, who bends and lifts and fucks with energy that most men lost decades earlier. That's the fork in the road. Entropy or vitality, rust or steel. You keep saying you want a second wind. The trick. The second wind never comes to those who wait. It comes to those who start moving when they feel like they can't. The lungs burn, the legs ache, and then suddenly, breath opens, stride lengthens, and power floods back in. That's life. The second wind doesn't arrive at the couch. It arrives at mile 3. So stand the fuck up. Move the body, and the soul follows. Forge the sword, and the respect you wanted from others transmutes into self-respect, unshakable, undeniable, sovereign.